And so there's the backyard of this property, kind of well lit. The second half is not lit up, it's dark, but let me see if they left some garbage. Okay, there's some garbage in there, but not a lot. Let's see what's in here. I gotta find a way to kill these wisterias because these are problems, man. They'll go in your under your crawl space. And so this is a house for low crawl space. Gates. That gate totally went down during a tornado, and it hasn't been replaced by either the owners of that gate or me. Carport here on the side of the house. Utility pole, a sign that says no trespassing. They left a bunch of stuff there. That power outlet doesn't work because I had people living in the shed next door. I didn't have them, they weren't mine too, but they're just my neighbors were. And they stole the cable from the prior occupants of this house, and they were running electricity, so they ended that by cutting it off. And so I'm gonna lock this. And it's almost purposeless, pointless to lock this, because someone could just break this screen open and open this to get past this door and then deal with this one. But I can't really lower this right now. Take a picture of that so we can clean that. I think the best bet is just to hire someone to clean it and give them the bill. I may have to get a new water heater. And maybe I'll get the instant per as needed water heater, either electric or gas instead of a water tank. And that way I can save space, get something modern, and maybe get a rebate for updating it. The house doesn't look that, oh, what the fuck, man? See, I like this old floor, and I don't like this shit that's taking place, man. But at least before I took a picture that was missing, but I saw one of those plates on top of the refrigerator, so that's kind of good. And I found this. This was made for me. I forgot the guy's name. And this is a faithful servant of Jehovah God, and that's mine. I had that since 2003. Maybe that is why I was blessed to have these tenants, because in spite of how it appears, they were still a blessing, because I didn't even know their first and last names when I rented them out, please. It was based on a handshake, and they never missed a month's rent. I gave it to them at a fantastic price. So you ready to hear the number? $500 a month. That was the first rent made on, what the fuck is this? Made on November 13th, 2019. And it was the last month's rent paid on, I think it was August 23rd, 2023 through to September 23rd. I thought they was gonna leave the 1st of October or something like that, but they're gonna have to pay per diem. I think it's called per diem, for the actual days that they stayed here, because it's almost the 23rd, and that's when the rent is due. So I have most of $500 coming to me. So this is the attic. And I guess they play tennis. I have no idea what this is. This is tools, that's there, that's not mine. The door that I found, that's called a swing door, it was buried under there. And I had to fix that. So that way, that's the exhaust fan. Let me see if it turns on when it gets hot up here. And so that duct sucks out all the moisture from the bathroom and puts it over there in that area. But it defeats the purpose if it doesn't turn on to blow it out, because then you're getting moisture just stuck up here in the wintertime, and you can get mold. And I expect Whoa, I expect to see, it's only logical to expect to see some mold damage or moisture damage up here. Let me see if I get the lights on. But anyway, I had this installed, made and installed. And I don't have my other phone with me. But this is solid oak. This is solid oak construction house. Maybe I'll floor this and make something with this space up here. I have to treat the roof where around the chimney to adjust some water penetration and shit. So these are for the cameras. Wow, something burned out here. That's hot. I wonder what that is. All right. Crutches. Those are mine, I think. Oh, that's the fan thing that I brought years ago. Underneath that is an I-beam that came. Hold on. That was attached to another, I would say, 10 feet, 14 feet. I would say about anywhere from 10 to 14 feet longer than that, covered with aluminum in addition to that. And this portion of it entered my house, entered my bedroom during a tornado. If you were to Google, just Google tornado, you will see that what I'm saying is the truth. See, this sucks, bro. Look at this. Look at this. I let the tenants paint this shit with, and I even let them. They sent me a picture when it was being done, and look how lousy this shit is, bro. Don't ever, yo, bro. I'm gonna have a bad, harsh opinion against a lot of laborers. The bathroom I won't show you totally needs to be redone. This looks, it's called a floor furnace. I swear by this. Get this, your gas bills will be fantastic. All the energy, you feel it in here, in the house. It doesn't get lost in ductwork. It doesn't get lost in the crawl space. It doesn't get lost in the basement. The only serious problem is it doesn't blow it into the rooms of the house. So it radiates. This has a fan and it can push it out. But even if there's a blackout, this still works. Just the fan won't work. And if you have a natural gas furnace in your basement, then it still won't work because it needs electricity to run. Where this right here heats up. And what you have to do is keep the doors open, the bedroom doors open. This is part of the reason why my other house also has a swing door, because when I got this, I also use this to control how much smoke from the cooking or whatever would penetrate the house. I didn't want smoke to enter the house, so I got this, used this door that was in the attic. And then I also close this door to make sure that no heat warms up the kitchen, or AC warms up the kitchen. I just want it in the living space. And so I would keep this door, like say this was my bedroom. Say this was my bedroom when I lived here, and it was, I would close this small bedroom door and I would close the bathroom door, and now the heat would radiate, and I would leave that door open and it would radiate in there and in the living room. And if I was smart and I put something here, like I don't know, then your house wouldn't even heat up this. And so it was very efficient though. The bills in this house were very, very good. All right, that's a wrap.